on, everybody? And today we have ourselves the recap of the 24-hour stream. So yes, we're starting the game from fresh. This was a challenge that Chuboom actually did, and I'll post a link to his channel up there. Give this man a shout out. He did the 24-hour challenge. He didn't do a stream, but he did the 24-hour challenge, and he got uncollected. So we're going to try and get Cav on this account. So during this video, dude, this took me a long time to edit. So I appreciate any feedback, any likes, comments, subscribers, or anything of the matter. Here we are picking our first damn champion. You know we're gonna pick Hulky boy. We're gonna pick the Hulk. We've done our first quest. We've gotten some objectives. So basically what we want to do is we want to try and work through all of Act 1, 2, 3 100% and pick up things as we go. We just opened some stupid crystals. This is the kind of scene who we can get. We awaken Hulk, which is fantastic. Got a little timer here that'll basically keep us up to date on where we are in the challenge. This crystal, I've never seen this crystal before, so pretty much a guarantee to get a 3 to 4 star hero. So we let this one spin out. This one was kind of nifty. I'm digging the colors. I'm really digging the colors. That is for sure. I don't know, like if we got a 4 star from this to start the game, like dude, that would be absolutely nutty. You'll soon see what we get. And it's not a 4 star, is it? Is it? No, it's an Ant-Man. It's a 3 star Ant-Man. So parry tutorial. We're gonna get the parry mastery for free. So you don't have to unlock it. You get 1 point for free. And that's all you need to start with. So now we get a 4 star Guardian. Dude, I suggest anyone starting a new account challenge or a new account in general, try to wait until there's offers or special events. Dude, getting a 4 star Guardian. Let's go. That was Red Skull. That was friggin' 1.6. We have just beaten the summoner milestones, and after this nifty little transition here, guess what we are? I don't know, we're a challenger! So let's go! Dude, so basically what we're doing now is we're just going 100% through Act 1, claiming the special summoner's journey, any milestones we can get, we just try and do it. So we've got it 100%. As you can see, the units and the champion acquisition is pretty nutty. Since we have the 4 star gladiator, I don't think we'll be using any of these champions. But we're just gonna basically work on the masteries. If anyone's curious about my mastery setups for like beginners, intermediates, yada 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 yada, I'll post a video to my masteries video up top, so please go check that out. It does help new and old and kind of advanced summoners if they kind of never really worked on their masteries. Summoner Sigil Store, just a note, make sure you're picking up all your cards because you do get this for free for the first couple days. So make sure you take advantage of the discounts. You'll just have to click on your profile, click into the sigil, and then go to the store from there. This right here is the free weekly Legend Celebration Crystal, I do believe. Unfortunately, it's progression locked, and I should have waited to open this. But we're an idiot and we opened it straight away, so we got 3,000 legendary crystal shards. But we did get a carbonadium core, so that in turn saved us about 550 units. At this level, we have incursions unlocked, which we will be running later on this account. It's not really a cheat. Kabam really haven't said anything about this if you want to get carried by anyone else in incursion, so you will soon see the goodies that we get. But this is the Kang. We're taking down our first Kang boss. So Kang is in the bin, and guess what? Already we're 2.5 hours in. We've completed the act. Let's look at this little cutscene here. Let's burn it away. And guess what, guys? We're now a contender. So yeah, we're gonna be working up our progression ranks pretty quickly here. Slowly working on our masteries. As you'll see if you've checked out the video that I've mentioned, proficiencies always comes first. Try and pick them up as you go. Don't leave yourself too short on units, but if you're 100%ing all the Act 1, 2, and 3, you'll pick up a hell of a lot of units. And as you can see, we have like 577 energy at the moment. We're in an abundance of energy, and if I can do this in 24 hours, guys, you're taking weeks to do this, or if not months, if you just want to progress kind of slow, bang out like an hour or two a day, you're going to have so much energy and overflow, you will never be able to use it all. So we're kind of debating on what we're doing here. I actually have no idea why I was stuck on this for so long. So yeah, defense comes after proficiencies. Offense we kind of work in later. Block proficiency is probably the #1 thing here. We're kind of working our way to the willpower mastery. In the first 4 chapters, you don't really need it. Act 5, you will see that you will face a few challenges that you might need a bit of willpower healing. Unless you manage to pull a robot with a very good set of immunities, it definitely helps to have willpower. See, we're just banging out some premium hero crystals. See if we can pick up a 4-star. I don't know if we're going to get too lucky. So a lot of these times we are getting champions that we don't have, so we're not really going to get any ISO from the dupes. As you progress further, you'll see that you start duping the champions. When you start duping the 4-stars is when it really comes in handy, because that'll basically put 6 stones on the 4-stars if you're still using them at that point. But more importantly, it'll give you gold. So we're at a 3-star Nexus Hero Crystal. Silk is the #1 choice here. If you can pick up a Silk of any rarity early in the game, I highly suggest you take her. 2 3-stars, probably not going to use them whatsoever, so let's get this Gladiator up, because he is the #1 champ we have at the moment. So we're going to take him up to a level 10, a rank 1, and here is where we've got a bit of a cheat code. We're getting carried by Y2U in the incursions, so Sector 1, it's really easy. We probably could have done this ourselves, but he reached the top milestone, no worries. I did not get to that far, obviously. 15 rooms, done and dusted. So we have a few little crystals to open. Disregard that. 3-star, we don't really care, but it's free shards and free ISO if we do get dupes. All new champions, but more importantly, we get a 4-star, so let's see who we get here. Let's see who we get. And we are landing on a champion. Oh, I don't know why I let this spin out for so long. This is where DD's editing is not top tier. I could have sped this up so much faster. We get an Archangel. So guys, Archangel is the king of shutting down anything that can be bled or poisoned. If you get one, take it. Take it. Rank him up. Rank him up. So we're just banging through this Kang again. I'm pretty sure this is for the 100% of Act 2. If I'm not mistaken. Yes. So we got a few more rewards. We got some 3-stars here. We got G99, good robot, good immunities. Right here, Awaken Colossus for the ISO. Colossus, like, in saying this, guys, you'll see just how far we progress in 24 hours. You will stop using 3-stars very quickly in your journey. So my advice right now is do not level up your 3-stars unless you really, really have to. There are so many god tier 4-star champions, and if you're doing the incursions runs, if you have an alliance member or someone else in the community that will help carry you through, guys, HG3, we got 3 4-star crystals. Let's see who we get. Oh, dude, that AA dude would have been fantastic, but Dragon Man, another fantastic champion with the immunities, might join the team, might get ranked up, who knows. Who we got next? We got Wiccan. Okay, so once you get to the Ultron 5.4.6 boss, dude, Wiccan cheeses that, even a 4-star. So keep that in mind if you get a Wiccan. There's a lot of tutorials out there to show you how to cheese that boss. It makes him super, super simple. Yeah, Stark Enhanced Spidey, he's really good for the Collector as well. So keep that in mind if you get one. Maybe save him. He's good for everyday content and clearing, but there's a lot better champions out there, in my personal opinion. So we're 6 hours into the stream, and guys, as you can see, like, we're popping crystals like crazy. A few 2-stars, not really going to do much for the count, but we'll take him, we'll take him. You know, as a collector of this game, dude, that Viv Vision would have been so good. As a collector of this game, dude, I just want to catch them all. It's kind of like Pokemon. You see them, you want to catch them, you want to fill your little Pokédex, your little Marvel decks up. So any champion's a good champion here. Got another premium. At this point, I don't even know where I'm getting them. Got 700 units in the stash. Ooh, 3-star beast, not bad. Not a 2-star, so that is fantastic to see. We're just basically cruising through content. No real big bosses to really show the gameplay of or talk over. So we're just kind of skipping to the crystal openings and eventually the rank ups. 3-star crystal. Ooh, dupe on our Loki. Dude, see, as you can see, we get ISO, gold. And this is the big bad Thanos. If anyone's familiar with the auto fighting, you will know that this guy is a punching bag once you get up to the higher levels. It's great to farm revives and energy, and I got my ass handed to me. Thanos, a big mean, took down my Wiccan. Hopefully Gladiator can finish this man off. He's not really tough, he hasn't really got many nodes, just try to bait out the specials when you can. Make sure you're dexing, or at least parrying them. Try not to eat him to the face. Thankfully there's no SP3s at the moment, and we die. Bloody hell, I'm terrible at this game. Hopefully Archangel can finish this man off. And we got him! So Thanos is down. I believe this is 3.2.6. And we've just gotten another progression. Let's go. So that's first run through. 3.2.6, I believe, or 3. Yeah, I think it's 3.2.6. But we get a 4-star generic 2 to 3 gem. So that will come in handy. That will definitely come in handy. Crystal openings. What have we got here? What do we got? We got 5 premiums. At this point, I don't know why I'm not just popping them. We're 9 hours into the stream. And guys, like, I barely took any breaks during this stream. Maybe took a coffee break every 2 hours just to try and refuel. I made the big mistake of running this challenge when there wasn't really a special event on. All we had was Gladiator. 4-star Gladiator, like, I'll take 100% for free. Getting a 4-star straight off the bat. More 2 stars, not really what we want. Like, dude, we're completing acts here. We want big rewards. Like, we're 9.5 hours in, mate. Just give us the friggin' moolah. Our units ain't looking too bad. As you can see, the energy is slowly starting to whittle away. But we've got the units to spend, so it doesn't really matter for us. All 2 stars. 3-star Juggy and Toad, not bad. Maybe for some synergies. What, we're going for the Cosmic and Techno. What is it? 4-star dual class champion crystal. Who do we get? Dude, we got Corvus Glaive. Oh my god. Dude, that's a banger. Corvus is a banger. We got another 4-star crystal here. Let's see what we're gonna open. I don't know if anything's gonna trump that Corvus. Nightcrawler. Oh, I mean, once you do Battlegrounds, I guess it's a defender. Not really going to do much for content progression or story clearing. But a 4-star's a 4-star. We got some random freaking crystals here. These are pretty much... Oh, dude, 4-star Abomination. Also, not the best, but a 4-star's a 4-star. We'll take it. These are Cavalier shards or uncollected shards. Like, we got a chance. Dude, actually, we got a chance at a 5-star. So, if you do get lucky and Kabam are running the promotional events throughout the month, you can pull a 5-star pretty early. But guess what? We're proven. We're going to jump back into incursions. We're getting carried again. Zone 15. A thank you to, I believe, Savage Ever, Mr. Gerald. He ran us through Sector 2 here, so it was a big carry. We got some more dual class 4-star crystals. So, Cosmic and Tech, we're looking for like a Hercules or a Hulkling. Or like a Phantom Man. Airwalker, not really what we're looking for. But we'll take it. We've got to risk it for the biscuit. Dude, these are basically free 4-stars. So anything that we can get here is kind of account changing at the moment. Oh, we got a Hulkling. Oh, dude. So, Hulkling is massive. Hulkling will probably carry us through Act 4. Maybe Act 5 if we get lucky and can rank this man up. And we get a Cull Obsidian. Don't really care for this guy. Synergy for Corvus, not really going to be doing much. But dude, that Hulkling is... Oh, dude, he's fantastic. So I believe we're not going to rank up Gladiator now. Hulkling is probably going to be our main focus, and he doesn't need to be awakened. That Heimdall, dude, he would have been fantastic for synergies as well. So I spend 100 units here. I don't suggest doing this on a new account. Take your time, grind out the units, but this gets us our first 5-star crystal. So let's spin it out and let's see who we're gonna get here. Let us see who we're gonna get. And we are landing on a 5-star Namor. So, unawakened Namor, utility not really there, but he can punch out some good damage numbers. Not going to be able to reflect the damage, but for the first 5-star, dude, 10, almost 11 hours in, I'm not too upset about that. So we're going to rank this man up to level 25. Keep him at rank 1. Because, as you can see, our gold is not looking that crash hot at the moment. So I'm really debating here. I'm using ISO of the wrong class type. One tip is try to be patient. Only use class type ISO if you can. Saves you gold, saves you ISO in the long run, and trust me, you're gonna need it. The further you progress in this game, you're gonna see how many crystals you open. And unless you get lucky and pull dupes early on, you're probably gonna run out of gold and probably gonna run out of ISO. So right now we're taking Hulkling up and we're ascending this man. So my logic here was I'm going to go all in on Hulkling. Ascendium gives him the plus 22% attack and health bonus. So that'll definitely come in handy. It'll definitely come in handy. While I'm ranking him up, I'm going to try to get him to rank 5, but for now, got him up to rank 2. We've got the 2 to 3 generic, and guess what? I think we're going to use it. Get this man up to rank 3, level 30, and that'll pretty much let us power through Act 4. So got a Joe Fix-It boss along the way. Nothing that we can't handle with the Mr. Hulkling. Oh. So yeah, these are just some of the main boss fights that you'll find along the way. As before, we're still not into the SP3. Oh no, we just died. We're still not into the SP3 territory here, so you can pretty much push them to 3 bars of power and they're not going to throw it. They'll just be rotating the SP2s and SP1s. But we finished him off with Namor. So this is 1.6, I believe. A little 4-star crystal here. Pop him open, let's see what we're gonna land on, and gore. Dude, I got so many cosmics here. I probably should have went for different crystals, but we got another Incursions 4-star, so let's go for that. Let's see what we're gonna land on here. Dude, a CGR sandwich. Oh bro, CGR would have been pretty much account changing, but that gives us enough for a 5-star. So once you have 16 4-star champions, you can buy a 5-star Incursions crystal, and you gotta get them pretty quick, guys. So make sure you're banging out Incursions. They reset once a month, so get them sorted whenever you can. And that will pretty much unlock the 5-star crystals. So open these whenever you can. Not going to be able to go for the 6 stars, but the 5 stars are going to be literally account changing. Apart from if you pull a Proxima Midnight, another Cosmic Champion, not going to be ranked up, so we are going to a rank 5, Mr. Hulkling. We're going all in on this guy. As I said before, doesn't need to be awakened. This champ is fantastic if you can pull him early on. He's got poison and shock immunities, so a few immunities that are nice throughout the contest will definitely help you in your progression. So we're 13 hours in and we have our first maxed out ascended 4-star champion, being Hulkling. A few more for whatever 3 to 5-star special Cavalier champion crystals. 3-star Red Hulk. So this Venom, you can basically skip the whole map. If you're going just for completion, you go straight to him, and bro, after Kabam nerfed this content, this guy's a cakewalk. As you can see, a rank 5 4-star Hulkling absolutely demolished this man. Absolutely demolished him. And this gives us a 5-star rank up gem, so we'll hopefully be using this later. 4-star crystal, who we got? We got Null. Great champion, don't get me wrong, but another bloody cosmic. 5-star 2 to 3. So ideally, we would like a mutant to rank up Namor. Or maybe cosmic, mystic, but you know what? Anything we'll use. So this is a 2 to 3 gem. This is massive for a new account. So after you smack down that Venom boss, honestly, it's not hard. If you have a good mystic counter that handles buffs, bro, he's a piece of cake. Here's the piece of cake. Let's see what we get. This is really big for this account. So we get a skill. Skill. Can't use it for now, but we'll be using it in the future. Now, Maestro. This is the big bad boss that a lot of people kind of struggled on. But as you can see, you want to try and bait out his SP2s because they're really easy to dodge. A rank 5 Hulkling made cheap work of this guy. Bro, Maestro, who? So we're 15 hours into the stream and we have just smacked through Maestro. We've demolished the proven milestones. We've got a lot of rank up gems, a lot of crystals to open. Some 5-star shards, bro, 4-star. At the moment, we are absolutely stocked on inventory items. So many rank up mats. We're just basically admiring what we've worked through here. And it's 15 hours in and we've smacked through the Act 4 boss Maestro. So what else have we got here? We got Deathless Guillotine pieces. We're not even going to be using these. Nice to have. We're going to miss out on a lot of pieces. I believe that we can purchase them along the way. They cost a lot of stash inventory items, so like incursions, artifacts, BG tokens, and the whatnot. 4-star crystal here. We land on Kate Bishop. Okay, now this is what I want to see. Kate Bishop, bit of a skill cap for newer players. She's fantastic if you can learn how to play her. We've got the 5-star 3 to 4 gem. So you'll see as we progress through this, we are going to heavily focus on skill champions. We've got a 2 to 3 and a 3 to 4 now. So let's see if we can pull a good skill champion out of here. Who do we get? Who do we get? Who do we get? Alright, we are landing on a 5-star Ant-Man, bro. We don't need this man. We don't need this man. But we are Conqueror, guys. We've made it to Conqueror. So what we're basically doing here is trying to run one of the side events. So gold pool event quest, you can do this every single time you get a what am I trying to say here? A rank. So as you get like uncollected, Conqueror, proven, yada yada yada, you can rerun this fight. And the sigil is free, so if you're free to play, please take advantage of this while you can. Fight's pretty easy, as you can see. We're just doing an auto fight. And it just so happens that defeating Gold Pool or Deadpool was an objective for the side quest milestones. So it gets us a few more crystals. So let's see what we can get. Let's see if we can finally bang a 5-star from here. We are landing on 3-star Wiccan. It's a dupe, but that 5-star would have been nice. The War Machine next to it. The drop rates are pretty low to get a 5-star here. So if you get one, great. If you don't, try and get a 4-star at least for ISO or new champs or synergy purposes. And 3-star Nebula. We are... Guys, this 24-hour stream still taking it out of me a week later. Excuse the yawn. Yeah, we're still just getting champions here. As I said before, if we can get dupes, fantastic. Free ISO, free gold in the long run. But new champions, synergy champions, 3-star dupes even. Dude, 4-star Colossus. For a second there, I thought that was a dupe, but we only have the 3-star. Not a poor life choice. Don't do this. Don't waste your units. Save onto them. We got a 5-star crystal here. Let's see what we get. Please account changing. Please account changing. We want a skill champion. Ideally, we want a skill. Because we have all those gems and no champion to use them on. What are we going to land on? What are we landing on? 5-star Professor X. Okay. Namor, Professor X, God tier mutant. Gonna rank this man up. Get him to level 25 first, of course. But dude, we have Catalyst and we want to get to the next progression of incursions. So they are locked by Champion PI, and Champion PI is basically... It takes into account your masteries and the rank and level of your champion. So the higher you get, the high level incursions you can run. So that is basically why we are doing a restart of the game, because we just froze. Be prepared for game crashes. They do happen. And thank you, Kabam, quite often, might I add. So we're just pondering here. We are running out of ISO. Still have a lot of units. As I said before, guys, please use class-specific ISO. If you have a mutant, use mutant. Yada yada yada. It's so expensive in the long run, and as you can see, our gold's starting to dwindle. But we have a gem, and we're going to use it on this man. We're going in on Professor X. He is reverse controls immune. Little bit of a weird playstyle, but he can power control. And once you start banging the SP3s, dude, his damage ramps up really nice. So we're just getting this man up as high as we can. A lot of basic ISO. Ideally, you want to sell this where you can, just take the extra gold. But we're getting this man up to a rank 3 level 45. At any means possible. Any means possible. Whatever it takes. We'll get this man up. More crystals. So we get. Please ISO. We need it. We need it. We don't need this. We don't need this. Alright, so we're 16 hours in. We are buying some cores because we need things to do. And one of those things to do is to slowly work on your mastery. As you can see, we have 18 points available. We're just going to start banging it into a different slots here. We need to get our champion PI up, and the only way we're going to do it is by masteries at this point. We're going to run low on ISO, run low on resources or the right champions to rank up. So we are basically just filling in the efficiency tree. If you're not in a rush, don't do this. I'm putting points where you probably shouldn't use them. And if you can just hold out, guys, just hold out. Because every single time you want to recover these masteries, you're going to spend the gold and units to redo them. So keep that in mind. Watch a good masteries guide. Watch a good masteries guide and get your masteries sorted first. As you can see, I stuffed up. I stuffed up. So this is costing me a bit of extra gold. Thankfully, not many units. But we just need this PI increase. Great thing about this is I'm increasing PI. That means I can do high level incursions, which mean I can get more champions. Act 5. We're finally in. The first boss of Act 5.1 is Kang, yet again. We've been wailing on this guy quite a lot. And as you can see, our 4-star rank 5 Hulkling, that is ascended, by the way, rinses this man, rinses this man. So the nodes aren't really anything to worry about for newer progressing players. You got plenty of time to work your way through these. There's a lot of really helpful guides out on the internet. Hopefully one day I will make some guides, so please let me know in the comments if you want me to make guides for lower act content, like probably Act 5 and above. I'm more than happy to do so if it's going to help the community. But second boss, Archangel. Sorry, that was the 6th boss. We're already done 5.1. My god, we're flying through this. Archangel. So this gives us a few more crystals to open, more rank up materials, of course. Damn it, that 5-star Guardian would have been lovely. What do we got here? What do we got? We have got another 3-star Red Guardian. We interrupt this for a quick bathroom break. As I was saying, a 3-star Red Guardian. Not really what we wanted. As you can see, the time is getting pretty low. We're approaching the 24-hour mark. Ooh, 4-star Craven. Would have loved the 5-star. That would have been a skill rank up for the gem. But here we have our legendary crystals. So we're getting these from the monthly side quest event. Just progressing through the milestones. Who do we get? Oh, damn it, dude. A 4-star Toad. I guess that's synergy for some champion. Not really useful. We are starting Act 5, Chapter 2. So, this is the first quest in this, and this is where Chuboom ended. He got uncollected. He beat 5.2.6. He did have a little assistance from the Summon Symbiote, and it turns out that guy is invaluable for clearing pretty much all content up to Act 5. So he saves a hell of a lot of time on resources, and he just breezes through the content. So you can pretty much set it on auto fight for almost every chapter. So this is the first big boss, this is Storm, and we get our butt handed to us. She demolishes my poor little Hulkling here. So going in with Nick Fury, just trying to do a bit of damage. He's not awakened, so we don't have the second life. And we die again. So we're using our first revive. First revive ever, and we use it on Hulkling. And we die again. Oh my god. This Storm is kicking our butt. At this point, I really don't know why we didn't just use the other champions, but we get it down eventually. Hulkling MVP. So, first little part done. Let's move on to the Daredevil boss. And of course, Hulkling's just our MVP. Still pretty healthy. Daredevil has easy specials to bait. So, unless you want to wait an eternity to bait out his SP1, try and just bait out the SP2s. They're super quick. And Hulkling gets the solo! Let's go! So that is our next boss done. Who are we up to? We're just gonna skip right to the main attraction. Guys! This is a collector! This is the big fight. So this has Bane on it, so we're gonna use a lot of revives here. His specials are like almost impossible to dex. He has protection, so try to save as many revives as possible and try and go in as healthy as possible, because as you can see, it's gonna take quite a bit to chip this guy down. If we did rank up the Stark Spidey or like an evade champ like Spider-Gwen and whatnot, they can actually dex this guy's specials. The evade will trigger. And of course, this guy has an SP3. So if you push him to an SP3, you're probably dead. So we're slowly whittling him down. We've got like another 5.5 hours. And at this point, I'm thinking, bro, we got Cav in the bag. We can get this guy down. We've got units to burn. We're going to spend some on energy. We've got a few dud runs here. So don't get disheartened. This is probably one of the hardest fights that you'll face as a summoner. And it's basically just revive sync and heal up when you can. If not, you know what? Just slowly chip him down. Use the revives. Bane will do a lot of the work for you. It'll slowly tick his health down. And for people that don't know what Bane is, basically it's put on a timer. Once you land a hit or the opponent lands a hit, Bane will get put on you and you kind of just transfer it back and forth. So Bane is a handy node to kind of look into and get accustomed to, because you'll be seeing it a lot in Act 6. So we're getting him down. He's down to 13%. Professor X not doing as well as we would have hoped. So Hulkling, let's go. Let's finish this man. 12%, 10%, 7%. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. At this point, I just want this man down. 5%, 4%, come on, bro. We're so close here, so close. See if this one can finish him off. What do we got? 2%? 2%? 1%? Oh my god, we died on 1%. Ah. Alright, surely this is the last revive. Last revive. I don't even know the count of this. Yes! We got it. We got it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we officially beat the Collector. Beat the bloody Collector. 5.2.6 in 18 hours, and we are officially uncollected. So, Tuboom's challenge, bam. Guys, we beat it. We beat it. Or have we? We just have to do one more quest. We have to do one more quest. So at this point, I'm trying to think of what champions, if I'm going to rank any up. There, quick look at my 4 stars. Not really anyone that I want to rank up here. Hulkling is still my MVP, and we get our first relic. So relics are something that get introduced into the game as soon as you hit the uncollected point. So once you get that, equip them to the champions of the right class that you pull, and trust me guys, these come in handy. When you start doing battlegrounds, you want relics on your champions. So we got a 5-star awakening gem. Ideally we want like mutant. We got science, so we're just gonna go with Namor. We're gonna rank him up. We're gonna use him. He's not gonna be able to cheese it. Bam, guys, we're uncollected. We're moving at a pretty good pace. We have just over 5 hours to try and get Cavalier. At this point, I'm hella tired, bro. I'm like falling asleep in my computer chair right now. We've been streaming for 19 hours. We get Namor, we rank him up. This, I believe, was for my final incursions push. I used my my trusty friend, Dementia Dreaming, to carry me through this. We just needed to get our team PI up. And I believe we're doing Sector 3, and this is the final Mole Man fight. As you can see, Hercules does not care about nodes. If you get a Hercules of any rarity, Awakened, guys, this man just carves through content. As you can see, this is 7-star Mole Man as the final boss, and Hercules made that look easy. So, let's buy a few more crystals. What do we got here? We got 2 4-stars. We duped Kate. That is fantastic. Pity we don't have the resources to take her up. And another poor life decision. We got 3 5-star champions. All we want is a good skill. 1 good skill champion. This will help our push. Who do we get? Who do we get? Not the skill we're looking for. Not the skill. It's a 5-star skill. I mean, we'll take it, but not the right champion. Alright, number 2. Who do we get? Who do we get? Ronan. Okay, now Ronan we could use. He might be getting the rank up gems. Final chance, guys. We need someone big here. No way. Guys, Mole Man. You already know. Maybe you don't. Mole Man is fantastic. Mole Man is absolutely fantastic. He's a banger champion. So you'll see. We might be taking this guy up. We definitely are. So we've got the Mordo boss. We're just slowly trying to progress through Act 5.3 now. Mordo's one hell of an annoying champion. You are probably going to eat a lot of SP3s unless you have a power control champ. Hulkling does do pretty well against him. No figure is my highest ranked champion. Eat specials like no tomorrow. Mordo done and dusted. So now we're on to Howard the Suck. And guys, if you play with volume, make sure you turn the volume off when you're hitting into this guy's block. He is so annoying. So annoying. And there's a reason why I'm trying not to push him to SP2s, because you can't dex those. So try and bait out the SP1s when you can. And once again, Hulkling makes light work of this man. We're cruising through this. Honestly, at this point, I'm like, you know what? We might do this. We might be able to get Cav here. If all our boss fights are this smooth, bro, I reckon we got this. Rogue boss up next. Super simple. Hulkling, again, light work. Let's go. Die warning, don't care. Alright, this Hyperion. Now, if you do not have a power control champ or someone that can nullify buffs, this fight's ridiculous. As you'll see, this is probably the fight I spend the most revives on compared to the Collector. Dude, it's just so hard. If he doesn't throw specials, you're gonna eat those SP3s. You're gonna get absolutely chopped. Wiccan does a fantastic job, but he still doesn't get rid of the power gain buffs quite as fast and as efficient as we needed. So we're trying not to use any more revives here. So hopefully Professor X can get the job done. Nah, Nick Fury, come on, man, come on, eat another SP3 and we're dead. Looks like we're using Ant-Man. Thankfully, Hyperion was very nice and friendly here and decided not to throw another SP3. Summon a level 40, Hyperion down, one of the most annoying bosses ever. Now, Black Panther, you gotta be careful here. You don't want to stun him when he's got an armor up because it'll get reflected onto you. As you can see, Hulkling chipped him down about halfway. Where at this point, I'm just like, bro, we just gotta get through this. Hulkling, let's go. Show me why I took you to rank 5, and that is why we did. So, Black Panther done and dusted. Now, we got 5.3.6. Green Goblin. This guy has some healing on him. This guy definitely has some healing on him, so this fight takes a little bit of time. Thankfully, Hulkling almost got this guy down. 4% left. Finish it with Nick Fury. There we go. 5.3.6. Green Goblin done. So guys, now we're moving on to 5.4. 5.4. We need a rank up. We need a rank up. So what we're going to do is, we got a little bit of ISO here. So Mole Man, we're going to rank this guy up. It's now rank 2. Feed him some ISO. At this point, I am out of ISO. I'm basically running on fumes here, and I've gone through and I've sold all my catalysts that I don't need. I don't suggest this, guys. Do not sell catalysts if you're going to use them. This is purely just for this challenge. We got this man up to a level of 45 and we ran out of gold. So, and we also ran out of ISO. So we spent the 2 units. We can't even get him up to a rank 4. Unfortunately, this is where I started to realize that Cavalier is just not possible for me. Got Punisher 29 here. First boss of 5.4. Hulkling almost gets him down. So let's finish him off with Mole Man. Mole Man's great, bro. He can shrug off a lot of different debuffs going into you. And as you can see, he's a bloody weapon, bro. This damage, as soon as you hit frenzy mode, it's top tier. It's top tier. So that Punisher's down. Now, if I didn't think that this run was over before, as soon as I hit this fight, my run's over. I realized I didn't have a bleed immune champion. So I'm really thinking here, I'm like, what can I do? What can I do to get through here? The bleed that Morningstar puts on me is not ideal. I'm just dying here. So I made an executive decision. There's only one way out of this, and this is to go into the willpower mastery. So we're gonna have to spend a bit of unity. I stepped away at this point. I'm like, guys, I'm struggling. I'm like, you know what, guys, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. So we go back, we get willpower. So we're gonna slowly chip away, We've unlocked it, we've got it. It was so expensive. We're almost out of units here. Basically just filling in whatever we can, buying whatever we can to try and get a few more damage numbers up here. We are down to 600 units. 600 units. We got 5 mastery points, so we're just gonna put them wherever we can, to be honest. We're gonna buy some Pierce, get some courage. I realized I've already bought this from the store, so this refreshes weekly. So we spend more units here. At this point in time, guys, we're just trying to get through whatever fight we can. We realize the challenge is over. We beat Chuboom. We beat Chuboom. We got up to 5.4.3. Oh, we've used all our mastery points. We've got under 500 units. We've got no energy left. We're just gonna go in and try and get this Morningstar down. Heal up as much as we can. Dude, that bleed is still ticking like crazy. Still ticking like crazy. So Mole Man's good because he'll shrug off the bleeds, but as soon as you hit frenzy, you can't shrug off those bleeds, so you're gonna start taking some major damage here. Thank you, Mike Hill and Emma. Big shout out to everyone who subscribed during this live stream. There was a lot of you that stuck out like almost the entire 24 hours. Went to sleep, woke up, and then continued to support me. So massive shout out to you guys. Massive shout out to, I think, yeah, it was like 70 subscribers. Got like over 280 likes across the 2 streams because we had to split them up into 2 parts. And yeah, I think like 15 new members. So yeah, massive shout out to the community. Thanks so much for supporting me through this. This is by far the toughest challenge I've done. We get the Morningstar down and we're on to Hela. So Hela, I wasn't too sure if we were going to do this. Hulkling does really well to rinse her down. And we get hella lucky here. Pun intended. We get it down to 27%. So I'm like, maybe we can at least finish Act 5. We can do a completion through Act 5. It's happy days. It's happy days at this point. 22 hours in. We get to this next boss. We get MODOK. MODOK. Hulkling's fantastic. You want to hit into block? You go unblockable. MODOK can't block that. That auto block ain't... Okay, maybe it's a little bit of shit. But yeah, Hulkling's by far my best counter for MODOK right now. So we're just banging revives. Trying to whittle him down. Bait out the SP1s. We've got... Well, we did have about an hour and a half left. And my body, my brain, my everything was just hurting. My phone... dude, it got so hot during this run. I'm surprised my computer did not overheat. But do the impossible. We did the impossible. In less than 24 hours, we got uncollected. We got up to the Punisher boss in 5.4.5, I believe. 5.4.6, I don't even know at this point. We realize that's our roadblock. We are not getting any further. Yeah, 5.4.5. So Chuboom, the challenge is on. I know we're going to do a dual stream and we're going to do a 24-hour challenge face-off. We're both going to see if we can get Cav. We're ending at about the 22.5-hour mark. And guys, if you've watched this far, I just want to say a massive shout out to everyone who's supported the channel. Please drop a comment, drop a like, drop a subscription if you're new. And let me know what you want to see next. If you want to see more new account challenges, wait, I'm going to do one. I have a female-only new account challenge, and I'm currently at Cav. I'm going to make the push to Paragon. So guys, make sure you tune into that. Make sure you tune into that because we will have a lot of things on. And once again, guys, I can't thank you all enough. Dude, it's basically my first year on YouTube. We hit over 1,000 subs. So thank you. We're only going to grow more. And once again, I hope everyone has a lovely day and a lovely night, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.